y'all, this is Lauren from One Nan and Two Girls, and we are going to do a fully finished walkthrough of our December project 2020. We hope you enjoy. This is an Allie Edwards album with the beautiful gold foil on the front. And inside you'll find a wood wreath with 2020 in it. We were so lucky to find that at our local Joann Fabrics, and it made a perfect opening page. And just embellished with a few of the rhinestones from Queen & Company, and put that on the Allie Edwards 6x8 paper. This is a Christmas picture of the 5 grandchildren, and we just added the December memories at the top of the photo in Photoshop. And this page was inspired by a layout from Allie, and it's done on a clear acetate with the white vinyl tree, a white vellum tree with gold stars, a green felt tree there in the middle. This is an acetate with gold dots, and then this is a dark green spruce basil cardstock cut out with the Cricut. And also the white vinyl tree was cut with the Cricut, as were all the other trees. And then we sewed around the bottom edging to allow for stability for those to stay on the acetate backer. And then we actually included a photo in the pocket behind the trees. And on the back just added a beautiful green mottled paper with some snow falling down, so that when you turn the page, you can see that on the back. This is our Christmas card from Shutterfly. It's a 6x8 Christmas card that they offer, and beautiful red background there. And you can do your Christmas cards double-sided on Shutterfly in the 6x8 size, so you can add some more photos on the back. And ours says, "We love our home, Sugar Hill," that's what we call our home, "in winter. We have a blue spruce growing now in place of our lost beloved pine. There's also a new tiny house behind the pool. We got Amish furniture for the back porch and cannot wait for the rockers and swing to arrive. Blankets and hot cocoa are served." This page over here was also inspired by some pages that we found in the Decemberdaily group online. And this is actually a wood veneer oval, from Allie Edwards. And this piece is actually part of our wrapping paper from this year. And then on the other side of the pocket, you'll see a vellum with silver stars. And we did just tuck a picture of our beautiful pine. "May you never be too old to search the skies on Christmas Eve" was added in white in Photoshop at the top of the photo. This is the December one thing, and our theme this year was home. And this is the reason why for 2020. Those are both printed on basil cardstock. And this is the layout for day one. This beautiful picture with "Let It Snow" added in Photoshop. And this "Hello December" truck was actually hand painted by Isabella. And on the back, you'll see she also hand painted some pine trees with some snow falling down around. And the top was done on acetate, and the chipboard number 1 and the circle and the chipboard star were added. And when you flip over, we were able to duplicate on the back by covering the circle with some dark green paper, a little puffy sticker, and this wood ornament that we actually picked up at Walmart. Also, on day one, we have some photos of the snow that we had a lot of that year, and a little snapshot of the Weather Channel app on our phone printed out in the 3x4 size. And day 2 is decorating inside and outside. So there's just a few pictures of us decorating the tree, and Papa putting lights up outside, and our new pine tree there in the upper middle with some bright C7 bulbs on it. We did our journaling with the Cricut on an Allie Edwards 4x6 card. And this is, again, one of those chipboard numbers. We used those white chipboard numbers throughout the whole album. Added a few little chipboard stars there to the card. And day 3, snowmen came. So since we had so much snow, the kids decided to build 2 little cute snowmen under the pergola. And then we just added this chipboard number right on top of one of the photos. And this is an outside of the page protector 3x8 card. So Allie offers these in a kit, and it allows extra space. The holes are already punched there to be added as just a small filler page with some of her ephemera here on top. Traditions and pieces of Christmas and one of those cork stars. And on the back, we just covered it with a piece of our Christmas paper that we had and a little tag, and added some chipboard embellishments. And on this side, we took one of Allie's cards and did the journaling on the Cricut. And this is one of our favorite parts of the season, is the candy bar. And the kids love snacking on some candy and sneaking some candy here and there. Again, another journaling card from Allie, this story. And this is for the children's advent calendar. So let the countdown begin. They all love to eat their little chocolates out of their advent calendar every day through the month of December. Again, we just printed that with the Cricut. And this is an outside the page protector that we made ourselves here. And it has a little paper clip on top holding it together. And this is documenting our 5 elves that we have here in the house. The upper card is Believe in the Magic of Christmas. And this is a picture of one of our elves being really ornery, sitting in the window decoration. And then when you flip it open, there's a 3x4 photo of each of our elves inside our home being ornery and naughty. And then you can just put the paper clip back on to flip that over. And this is the journaling about our elves. The elves are certainly back in town. And their names are Pierre, Jack, William, Mary, and Nico. They're a lot of fun. Day 6, we added this little Christmas card that we got in one of our Christmas packs somewhere along the way, and a little sweet glittery sticker above that. And then just used some nice snowy paper there to add the number for the day. And day 7 is the hot cocoa day. Lots of good tidings of comfort and joy. So this card was perfect for a hot cocoa day. And we just had a lot of fun enjoying hot chocolate bar and waffles and bacon for breakfast. And day 8 is watching our favorite Christmas movies on the Hallmark Channel and watching the Christmas Heartland special, also a Hallmark show. And we just added our chipboard number here. We took a picture of Heartland Christmas off of Google and shrunk it down to a 3x4 size. And then on this side, we made a 6x8 card from Shutterfly and added all of the 9 different of our favorite Christmas movies that year. There's certainly a lot more movies than that, but we were able to put small pictures in of our favorites. And the next page just showing our Miracles of Christmas and the Christmas to Countdown calendars from Hallmark. And then page 9 is all about wrapping. Day 9 is all about wrapping gifts. And again, this was one of our wrapping papers that we used. And you can see here we did a little setup of our wrapping papers, scissors, ribbons, the tags that we made from our Cricut, and the yarn that we tied our packages up with that year. And cut that into a half circle with the Cricut. And then we backed it with some Christmas present paper and added our journaling on some basil cardstock. And then here's just some cute pictures of us wrapping our presents. And day 10 is baking day. And day 11 was also a baking day. But day 10, we did actually take a picture of our snowballs that we got out of this recipe book. It's the Countdown to Christmas hardcover book that you can find at Christmas time. And then I just took that into Photoshop and added this little journaling here that we got the Russian tea cakes recipe from Kenneth Wingard and made those. And then we just did some journaling here in Photoshop and added this cute little Christmas baking also in Photoshop. And then we took a picture of his page, recipe page inside the book. On day 11 is a really cute idea with some scrapbook paper in the background, and we added this acetate with the gold dots and sewed around there and then punched the holes, and then gave us a pocket that we were able to put picture of our lovely biscuits that we made with the Old Mill biscuit mix, and then we printed out our Old Mill original biscuit recipe so we'd never lose it. We'll know it's always in here, and then we just backed it with some matching pink cardstock. That's a really easy way to have a few photos tucked in a pocket and a recipe for future generations to know that that was one you really enjoyed using that season. And then we just backed that with some Christmas tree paper and added this little wood tag with a Christmas tree on there. And this begins our overview of all of the trees in our home at Christmas time. So we do a different theme tree in each room, and many rooms have multiple Christmas trees, and they're all decorated to the fullest extent and have lots of ornaments and decor and floral and ribbons. They're just so beautiful, and we feel like the home is so cozy and so much fun for everyone to celebrate in with all of these beautiful trees. So we shrink the pictures down to the 3x4 size, cut them apart, and then stick them in the 4-up page protectors. This is just a little Christmas tag that's filled out, says, "For the Ruffing family from the North Pole." And that was the perfect addition to our USPS Day 13. And we always keep the ad that they send. It's so cute with the little snowman. And then they have a lot of times they have, different ideas inside and different stamps that you can see inside and cute little Christmas things in there. So we also added the wood car carrying the tree. It says, "Oh, by gosh, by golly." And then you can see some of the presents that were delivered on the front porch next to our sled. And this little Dear Santa card is from Cartabella, and we just added the little sticker "Just for you" popped up. And underneath are just some more pictures of packages that we had on our front porch. And then on day 14, we always celebrate Graham's birthday. And I'm sorry, I want to make sure. Yep, I'm on the right one. So 13, and then this is day 14. We always celebrate Graham's birthday. And this year it was her 94th birthday. And we take a beautiful tree and wreath and flowers out to the cemetery for her. And we always have a lovely dinner. And I made this journaling card with some poinsettia images that I found on Google. And I made that in Photoshop and then just printed it out on photo paper in the 3x4 size. And this is still part of day 14. And it's okay if your day spans more than one layout. And it's okay if your day only takes up one side of the layout. That's not a problem. Whatever you need for your day. So I also found this image, "There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays," and printed that in the 3x4 size, and then added the chipboard number on the Allie Edwards card. This is a flip up down here. So that's just a few pictures of Graham and Pap's home in the winter time. And we had a good amount of snow. And then we just added the 4x6 card here, "Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night." Perfect colors for this next page. This is outside of the page protector, 6 3/4 by 8 3/8 piece of acetate, and we added the Allie Edwards December memories up there, and then our own circle that we cut and wrote on with the Cricut Holidays at Home, and this beautiful embossed house from an embossing folder that we have placed on the black snowflake background. Pairs up perfectly with Santa flying his sleigh over here. Then we added some Cartabella wreath paper on the back, and it went perfectly with a day at home, day 15, doing some crafting, and Isabella was doing some of her homework and Deborah was sewing another quilt binding on. We watched a great Hallmark movie and had hot tea and cookies. Day 16 is all about mailing the Christmas cards. And here's a picture of our cards all spread out there, and a picture of the kids at the post office getting ready to put them in the box. And then just did some journaling here on some basil cardstock with the printer. And the next day, day 17, we added this Starbucks gift card and just punched a hole in there, and added a shaped gift card that we picked up at Starbucks on top of an Allie Edwards 4x3 card. And this is the cups for Starbucks. And then I just added Merry Coffee in Photoshop, and another Echo Park card up here, and then a picture of our red cups and our Starbucks purchases that we got that day. We always enjoy the holiday Starbucks. And day 17, we had a ton of snow, and it was perfect timing and perfect lighting outside to take pictures of our home with all the Christmas lights on. So we did this. My favorite color is Christmas lights in Photoshop, and then we printed our journaling on some basil cardstock. And just some additional pictures of the back of the house showing how much snow we did get, and some matching journaling down here. And this is just a cute little gift bag. You can find all kinds of neat things in the Christmas sections at Walmart, in the Target One Spot section, and in the Target regular Christmas section, your Dollar Tree, and often in your local thrift shops. So we just added the rubber "Love This Time of Year" sentiment below the bag, and we just mounted that on a piece of 6x8 paper. And day 18, we spent at Ogilby Resort in West Virginia. We did Christmas at Ogilby, and we just added that title here at the top of the 6x8 photo. And the pictures came out gorgeous with all of the blue lights behind. And this, we found a picture of the Ogilby Resort on their website, added the chipboard 18, and then we made a flip up of the snowball fight that the kids had on the grounds there. And just some more pictures down at Ogilby. There was a lot to see, a lot to look at. They had a beautiful nativity. So we just added a lot of photos so we could remember our time there. And day 19 is some more baking. And we added the 3x4 journaling card, All You Need Is Love and Christmas Cookies. And we actually made this little recipe pouch here, punched the holes, added our chipboard number, and some cute little stickers from Echo Park. And then we were actually able to add in and keep in there with a paper clip one of our favorite recipes called checkerboard cookies that we make every year for Christmas. And that just slips right back in there. And then we like to use the paper clip to hold it in place. And day 20, a lot of sledding was going around with the kids going down the hills. Added our journaling on top of some Christmas cardstock, winter cardstock with the chipboard number there. And day 21 was full of paper crafting and creating these beautiful triangle tree albums with some Simple Stories kits, and lots of scrapbooking and laughing going on there. And we just added a journaling card from Allie here, and then we used the journaling card here and printed that with the Cricut. And day 22, again, we got a lot more snow. So we just took a picture of our television showing how many inches of snow we were getting, and some cute snow paper and 4x3 cards. And on this side, we were able to print out our journaling on the white basil cardstock. Day 23 is all about the Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Club and the dream book that you get every year. I found this image on Google, and we just shrunk it down to the 4x3 size. And this image was also on their website, and we just added 2020 and the Hallmark Keepsake Ornament Club in Photoshop. And then this also flips up to show pictures of Nana and the two girls being so excited to open the KOC box from this year. It really is a great club to join. They have beautiful things. And day 24 is Christmas Eve. And we just used this Allie Edwards card here and documented that Nana always gives everyone a pair of pajamas and hot cocoa and candy on Christmas Eve. And everyone gets matching pajamas. And then we just added this metal clip here for flipping up. Santa Claus is coming to town that evening. And another picture of Nana with the kids and their new jammies. And then just some last minute touches. We were putting a few last minute ornaments that we had just gotten from the Hallmark store on the Hallmark tree. Everyone joined in to decorate. This is an Allie Edwards card here. And again, some more pictures from Christmas Eve and the chipboard 24. Some close-ups of your flowers are also a great idea to add into your album. And then some traditional photos are filling the stockings with oranges and apples. Don't forget to add your traditions in your December project. And then setting the milk and cookies out for Santa. And don't forget, he also does like Coca-Cola, so we leave him one of those as well. This sentiment was actually cut out from the Cricut. It says, "Here's to the merry," and it was inspired by a post that we had seen from someone else doing their December project. So we just layered that on in the Cricut program and cut that out. And then a picture of the tree on Christmas morning after Santa came with all of the gifts in the 6x8 size from Shutterfly. And then on the back, you can add any backing color that they have available. And then you can add your sentiment on the back. And we always put the information for the photo back there. And on day 25, a traditional photo of the kids coming down the steps, the chipboard number there on a journaling card. And this we wrote on this card with the Cricut, "Please have snow." And sure enough, on Christmas Day, it did snow here. And these are just some of those wood veneer chipboard type trees from Allie's collection, and some white snowflake buttons with the backs cut off. And everyone's celebrating and throwing snow outside on Christmas morning. And opening gifts on Christmas Day. This card, I actually took the image from Google and added the Merry Christmas in Photoshop. And this is an Echo Park card here for the breakfast. And then just some pictures of everyone opening their gifts. And some more presents, everyone opening, and the moms enjoying their triangle albums that the girls worked so hard on with Nana. And some more gift giving. This particular card was also made in Photoshop. And some handmade gifts from Papa, the Wood Mountains. And some mayhem on Christmas Day where everyone gathers all of the crumpled up wrapping paper after opening the gifts and gives it a toss and has so much fun tossing it in the living room and just laughing and carrying on. And then we did some family photos in our Christmas jammies. And time for dinner. Lovely Christmas spread and Christmas dinner. Don't forget to take pictures of your food if you desire, or your dining table, or the bar in the kitchen if that's where you set your food out to document. And just some pictures outside in that beautiful Christmas Day snow to wrap up for Christmas Day. And then on day 26, we always love to take pictures of everyone with their gifts. So we just documented each child in their beautiful Christmas sweater with their gift and added the chipboard number on top of a journaling card. And the boys are on this side. And then we added a outside the page protector size basil cardstock covered with another piece of Christmas scrapbook paper, and added a 4x6 photo. And then on the back, we were able to add a 6x8 sentiment from a Simple Stories 6x8 paper pad. And again, this is an Allie Edwards card here showing the freeze on the windows and snow after Christmas. And we always go shopping the day after Christmas to the Hallmark store and Walmart, Target, gathering our cards and wrapping paper for next year. And this little flip up here was just made with some journaling cards and wrote on there, Santa's late delivery. We got a package after Christmas that didn't make it in time, but that's okay. And that's just a nice little flip up there showing some more pictures. I love the flip ups on either the 4x6 or the 3x4 sections, just so you can sneak in a little bit more photos and some journaling. And day 28, some more snow, another little cute snowman, chipboard number added there, and the journaling on a 3x8 card in the 3x8 protector. And this journaling was done on the Cricut. On the back, just added another 3x8 card from Allie with the chipboard number. I love that one, Star of Wonder, Star of Night. Beautiful sentiment. And some family dinner pictures. And then on day 30, a little bit different, we added a vellum flip up where you can see the photo through the flip up and you can place the number on top of there. So just something a little different. Softens the photo underneath for our family photo. And on day 31, we made this card in Cricut. It says shop up here with a little metallic silver wreath, and then it says last shopping day of the year at the bottom. And that's done on the Basil Classic Blue cardstock. And then it's just a cute little flip up here to add another photo. And our kitty stayed home. Honey Bun, she sacked out under the tree. She was too tired to go get any more treats. Day 31, we have the ball dropping from New York City, and I just added the confetti and the date in Photoshop. And I found this cute little card on Google. And that wraps up our December project for 2020. And we hope you'll join us again for our next December project, which will be 2021. And we can't wait to share that with you.